The FBI said the Proud Boys are responsible for some of the violence in Portland and elsewhere during protests. Former Hillsborough Police Chief Ron Louie says that is no surprise.
Any surprise that Proud Boys are labeled this way?
No, absolutely not.
Louie now teaches criminal law at Portland State University. He said the FBI's designation of a group as extremist sends a message to law enforcement.
We have to logistically stage and prepare for that violence, because that's reasonable.
That FBI designation first came to light when someone leaked this Clark County Sheriff's report. Last summer, the agency investigated a female deputy who had a relationship with a member of the Proud Boys. She told supervisors she believed he outed her for breaking off the relationship. Still, her involvement with him led the office to terminate her. Along the way, the sheriff's office asked the FBI for help understanding the Proud Boys, which led to the information that they are officially considered an extremist group with ties to white nationalism and recruiting in the Northwest.
There is a support for violence.
Sociologist Randy Blazak has studied right-wing groups. He said while the extremist designation does not carry a legal impact, it does tell society the Proud Boys are trouble.
And what we've seen from the Proud Boys is that there is political rhetoric that's tolerated under the First Amendment, but there's also an encouragement to violence. And part of the subculture of these extreme right-wing groups is a belief that there should be, at some point, a violent revolution in this country.
Blazak said the violence also helps the Proud Boys spread their message, since it does get picked up by the media and is then seen by others who might be interested in their extreme views.